Welcome everybody. My name is Mike Stewart, and you are a guest of mine and my good friends Sam England and Dave Huckabee. And I want to tell you a quick story. I met Sam at the Warriors event and at JB Zoo, which is a world I'm trying to understand, and Sam has been gracious enough to become my friend and teach me some of those things about the affiliate marketing and marketing going on with the Warrior guys and JB Zoo. And we became such good friends that Sam recently came here and stayed a few days on the lake with me, and he started showing me some of the stuff he's doing with e-commerce, of selling physical products. And, you know, I'm interested in this, and in fact, my wife is really interested in this. So when he showed me some of the stuff he's doing, I said, you know what, if there's anybody out there that's following what I do with audio and video, I want you guys to know as another option, because I see so many of my folks struggle with what to do online to have an online business. Well, here may be the answer to your struggle. And so I'm going to mute my microphone and let Sam and Dave take the stage and let you know the 5 keys to building a successful e-commerce business. Take it away, gentlemen.
Here claps and ah.
Absolutely, the roar of the crowd.
I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. I know it's it's 7 o'clock, and some of you guys are in different countries and so forth. So I really want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for coming out tonight and staying with us. First thing, I want to guarantee that you guys are going to learn some new things about e-commerce you've never seen before. We're going to show you some really cool stuff. We're going to talk in depth about e-commerce and why you should be having an e-commerce business. Get a pen and a paper out, guys, and take notes, because you surely want to take notes. All right. Who are we? Who is Sam and Dave, the famous rock stars? I've been doing e-commerce, guys, since 2003 full time. I actually started. I had a computer company back in the 90s, and I had a full-time web designer. And doing web design and computer repairs. I had met a couple of manufacturers in a local town where I had my first business, and there was an importer, and they talked me into started selling their stuff online. And back then, drop shipping was really something that nobody really knew about. Not nobody, but when you talk to manufacturers, they didn't know what it was. So it's really hard, to educate them. But I started doing this in 2003 full time. Building websites and stuff, and I'm up to 37 websites. I've been up and down. I've had a dozen, and sold a few, and then build more, and done different things. And I've automated my business to where I don't have to work on it that much. I work about an hour a day on my e-commerce business. So that's why I do info products, to teach people how to do what I do. Because back then, when I got started, there was nothing out there really, info products to really teach you how to do this stuff. I really had to learn, trial and error on my own. And I know Dave's the same way. Dave's been doing this a lot longer than I have been. So, Dave, why don't you tell us about yourself?
Sure. I started out, well, let's skip the Navy career, but after that I started out doing face-to-face sales. I was a manufacturer's representative, and I would sell industrial equipment and help manufacturing engineers set up production lines. And it actually was a lot more fun than it sounds like. Along towards the end of the 90s, all the factories here in Virginia started picking up and moving to Mexico, and we all know what happened after that. Then they picked up and they moved to China and Malaysia. But in any event, I had to find another way to make money, to make my business work. And about that time, my 12-year-old called me over to look at something on this computer, and he had a very, very primitive e-commerce site open. And he said, "Dad, I bet you could sell your equipment on one of these things." And as it turns out, he was right. And over the next few years, I let go of all my my sales staff, and I pulled myself off of the road and went complete internet. And that happened, I guess, by phases between 2000 and 2004. So we actually did start selling online in 1997.
Wow. So,
yeah, we've been around for a little while. And, guys, it's sustainable. It lasts.
Right.
It's a career. So,
yeah. We're going to teach you guys the 5 keys to building a successful e-commerce business. So, are you guys excited to learn how you can create a 6-figure income business today? And in 6 figures, you can do pretty easily, guys. And I've talked to a lot of people about 5 to 6 figures is very, very easy to obtain. So, you guys excited? Let's get the questions out here. I want to see who's listening, who's paying attention here, right? And where's the questions box? I guess David's got the questions box here. Here we go. There we go. So cool. Yeah, yep, yes. Got a lot of yeses. Cool. So what you guys are going to learn today in today's presentation All right. Computer's a little bit slow, guys. You're going to learn the 5 keys to successful e-commerce business, which are the 5 most important keys, guys, and you'll see why here in a little bit when we show you what it is. We're going to show you the most effective formula for managing your e-commerce business. You're going to learn our proven strategies and build your own e-commerce. You're going to learn how to the proven strategies to build your own e-commerce business quickly. We're going to show you how to find hot niches and profitable products like an e-commerce professional. And you're going to see other businesses that started by people just like you, just regular e-commerce sites, guys. People just like you done them, right? So I always like to say that e-commerce does not discriminate because, you can be 3-toed, you can be ugly like Dave, you can be in a wheelchair, you're black, white, green, whatever, fat, skinny, e-commerce and success. And success for that part, you can be blind. I even know a blind marketer that makes a lot of money is blind, guys. So, imagine that. So e-commerce does not discriminate. You just got to put your mind to it and do it, right? Okay, why do you want to choose e-commerce, guys? It's predictable. It's sustainable. Google loves e-commerce sites, guys. I've never, since my career doing e-commerce, has never had a Google slap by Panda, Penguin, or anything like that. It's a real business. You have real websites. You're selling products, other people's products on your websites, right? Once you set these things up, guys, it sells for you 24/7. So you go to bed, you wake up, people shopping on your websites in the middle of the night. You go on vacation, people's buying stuff. So it's 24/7 business. It's like having a brick and mortar business, but you don't have to be there. That's what's so cool about it. You set it up, and you just start getting it to sell, right? You start selling your products 24/7. That's pretty cool, right? You can work from anywhere. So as long as you have a laptop and an internet connection, laptop, computer, whatever it be, but most of the time it's going to be a laptop, right? You need a PC. But you can work from anywhere as long as you got an internet connection, guys. Choose your own hours. No boss. That's what I liked about the whole thing. No boss. Nobody. I'm my own boss, so I choose my own hours. I get to get up when I want. I get to work as long as I want. And don't let anybody lie to you, guys. That building a business does take a little bit of time, right? But once you get it, you don't have to. I get up 7 o'clock in the morning. I used to be the type of person who would get up at noon. But I like to get up now because my wife, I'm recently remarried and stuff, so my wife gets up early in the morning. So I get up early in the morning, and I usually just work, till the afternoon sometimes when I feel like it. But, the cool thing about it is I can lay down and take a nap during the day whenever I want. Pretty well do what I want, right? Build a real business. It'll stand the test of time, guys. That's what you really want to do is build a business that can, stand the test of time, and it'll still it'll still be there. And my first e-commerce site I still have and still run to this day. It's one of my top sellers. Dave, I think you've told me before you're still running your same original website that your son built you.
Absolutely, it is still running, and it got an order today.
Right.
I don't do much with it, but it still keeps pulling in the business, pulling in the orders.
So, and the cool thing about it too, you guys can start making money right away, right? We'll explain that to you in a little bit. To be successful e-commerce, guys, you need the following. You need an effective niche research to find hot selling products. You have to do a little research to find the hot selling products. You just can't just go out there and just grab a product and say, I'm going to sell it, and it's going to sell like hotcakes. It just doesn't happen. You have to know what the hot selling products are, right? The next thing you need to do to find reliable manufacturers and suppliers, right? So you find the niche, the product, the niche, and then you find a manufacturer and supplier that will supply the product for you to sell to your customers. So you can put them on your websites, eBay, Amazon, wherever, right? Next thing, you guys need third-party marketing like Amazon and eBay. And let me explain this to you. Me and Dave are really big about building your own websites, and we hear a lot about that, guys. You hear a lot about Amazon, FBA, da-da-da-da-da. The truth is, with Amazon, guys, they eat you up with a lot of fees. eBay's the same way. eBay's not as big as it used to be. It's still a lot. I have a lot of income come from eBay and Amazon, but it's not my primary source of income coming from. Our primary source of income is coming from our own websites, right, Dave?
Exactly. Amazon really is brutal when it comes to the fees. I still sell almost everything I sell on my regular websites on Amazon as well, and those fees will destroy your margins, guys. They're good as a channel, but I wouldn't have them as my only channel.
Yeah, what I do, I like to have control, guys, and why this is why I started doing this back in 2003 and 4 when I was really getting started with this. I was making like $10,000 a week on eBay. I was killing it, and they changed some of the rules and guidelines and jacked their fees and stuff up, and I got upset, got pissed off, and said, you know what? I'm going to have control of my own stuff. Screw this. And that's when I started building my own websites, started figuring out how I would get free traffic and do some basic SEO and a couple little things that I would do, and I would get traffic to my own websites without even paying for it, right? What I do is, like, I'll give you guys an example. I've got a particular product I'll sell for $79. I sell a lot of them. I'll put the same product on Amazon for $99, and I still sell one or two every couple days, right? So, you know, people still pay $20 more because they like the Amazon thing, but like we and David just saying a minute ago about the fees, Amazon gets you on the little fees and they add up, right? So you got to make sure you're making enough profit margin to sell on Amazon or eBay, or you're importing and white labeling products like these guys with Amazing Selling Machine has been teaching and so forth too. It's a little tougher than that they, you know, let it out to be, right? So you need a website that accepts payments, and that's what we just talked about having your own website that accepts payments. All my websites accept credit cards and PayPal. And back in the day, PayPal, you know, I didn't get that many PayPal payments from my websites, but the last couple of years, I bet I get 30%, maybe 40% of my payments that people go to my website use PayPal nowadays. PayPal is really big. Everybody, you know, it's really a big name. So people, you know, when they see PayPal as a payment option, they, you know, secure and so forth. And so I always like to have PayPal and, you know, of course, credit card as well. You need traffic generation strategies that will work over time, guys. So you need to do some basic SEO, and I'm not talking about no major ninja SEO. You really don't need to know a whole lot about SEO to get free traffic to your websites, right? You also need software to help you along the way. It's like having a little, you know, you have a toolbox and you have, you know, all these different tools. You have tools that do different things, right? So you need little software tools that help you make things easier, things go a little faster for you. So if you're doing research and stuff, if you know, if it's taking you a week or two to do research, and you have a piece of software to do for you in a few minutes, then you know that software is well worth investing in, right? So, are you guys ready to learn the 5 keys of running a successful e-commerce business? And everybody says, yes, yes, I'm waiting, yes. Dave's not laughing. First one, guys.
I'm excited about this part. Here's my new favorite product.
This is, I always have to pick on Dave about this. First one's finding hot niche products, guys, and this is Dave. He had to get this picture because he is in love with this pressure washer. Said he's going to buy one. I don't think he's bought one yet, but I think he told me he was going to get an electric pressure washer business for it's over with. But what we're going to show you guys, let's look at the reviews here, the customer reviews on this product right here. That's crazy, right? 1,175. So you think if they got 1,100 reviews, they probably sold 10,000 of these, 8 or 10,000, because most people don't leave reviews, right? Same way with eBay. You know, you get people leave feedback and so forth. Most people don't, but so you figure maybe 1 out of 8 or 1 out of 10 people that buys this product will leave a review. So you probably sold 8 or 10,000. Decent price point. And a lot of reviews. So that's the kind of products you need to find and look for, right? So finding niche products is number 1, right? Okay, you got to find the market first and then find the product, guys. If you do it the other way around, you're going to make a critical mistake. And because there are millions of niches out there, it isn't that difficult to find one if you just know how. Right, Dave?
Exactly right. And once you do find a good niche, what you'll find is that there are not just 1 or 2 products. Typically, there are all kinds of products related to it. Any of you that has a relative that's in deficient,
yeah,
I don't care if it's your uncle, your brother, whatever. Think about how many different, you know, gizmos and doodads and things they've got.
Yep.
Tons of them. Everything from giant boats to little lures.
Yep. You got to find or create you can find or create a specific product for the market that wants and will pay for, guys, and at a price that will bring enough profit that it's worth selling online. So you don't want to sell $7.99 products that you're giving $1.50 for, $2 or whatever for, and sell it for $10. It's not a profit margin, right? It's not worth your time. We'll talk more about that in a little bit. You guys want to know your target audience, and that way you'll know what the products to sell, right? You have to know your target audience before you get started. Make sure your target market has repeat customers. The best customer is the one that already knows and trusts you, right? repeat customers, let's give you an example, and I'll go ahead and bring this next one down, is a seasonal niche product like Christmas ornaments, Halloween costumes. And that goes into a repeat customer, guys. I'll give you an example. I sell a lot of Christmas ornaments. That's really how I got started selling Christmas stuff online back in 2003. Christmas ornaments, stockings, tree skirts, tree toppers, that kind of stuff, right? And every year I get repeat customers that come back once to buy the Christmas ornaments. A seasonal niche could be Halloween costumes. It could be, you know, Halloween stuff. It could be Easter. It could be Father's Day. It could be Mother's Day. Give you another one. Summertime. I sell garden statues. Give you one, guys. I'm not going to tell you what kind of garden statues. A particular garden statue. I'll sell a lot of them. But I sell them garden statues in the springtime, early spring and first of the summer. I sell a lot of them, right? Another example could be cycling, right? So, you know, a lot of people don't ride their cycle when it's real cold. They wait till it gets warm. So I sell cycling jerseys, particular types of cycling jerseys, and they sell really well in the spring and the summertime, right? They're not going to sell really good in the winter. But I do have a lot of repeat customers. If you get a niche like that, guys, where you can have repeat customers keep coming back from you. So, for example, for the you know, cycling jerseys, I started selling carbon frames. Okay, and I started selling other gear like bibs and stuff like that. And you can think about it, guys. They like their shoes, they like their gloves, they like their hats, they like their little water bottles, fancy water bottle stuff that goes with their bikes, the fancy gear cogs or whatever, right? So, and the same thing as golf. That's another good example, right? It could be seasonal, Christmas, Halloween. It could be golf. I mean, just think of a different type of niche, right? So, competition is always good, guys. It shows you that there is a market because if there's no competition, there's no market, right? But know your competition and research them beforehand. Very, very important. You want to avoid products that everyone in the world is trying to sell. Don't try to sell commodities. Dave, what is a commodity?
A commodity is something that is exactly the same no matter where you buy it. Donuts,
toilet paper,
white bread,
yeah,
you know,
toilet
baby
paper,
bottles,
toothpaste,
toilet paper, toothpaste, yeah.
Yeah, anything like that, guys, that you can buy about anywhere. And let's give you an example here. You can't compete with Walmart, so don't sell what they had. So sell what they don't have. I have dealt with manufacturers, and then they hit it really big time and get into a Walmart store. And if I, you know, for example, if I sell the products and I went into Walmart and seen them there, I would immediately take them off my site and quit selling them because I can't compete with Walmart, Target, and all these big guys, right? So we want to sell products that they're not necessarily selling, right? So you want to concentrate on more expensive and lightweight products, and don't limit your profits, guys. You want to sell higher. I like to stick. My price points are anywhere, mostly $75 to $100. That's my average sale per sale. Dave does a lot more expensive stuff. He concentrates more expensive types of products, and his profit margin is a lot bigger. Now I have some products that goes up to $2,200. So, for example, I sold a $2,200 product. I make about $500 or $600 off of it. I've got one product I sell quite a bit of for $750, $749, $95. Sorry. And on that product there, I'll make like $250, which is a good profit margin for one sale, right? So you want to concentrate on more expensive, lightweight products. You know, you don't want to. I did this, guys. I built a website years ago, and I said I wanted to be the biggest website. This is the original one that I still have. But I wanted to be the biggest one online. And this is a college website. It's a collegiate NFL website. And I worked for 2.5 years building this thing up and ended up having 36,000 products on it. What I was doing, I was getting sales. I couldn't hardly sleep. It was just, the site was just constantly just orders over. I just couldn't keep up with them. What I was doing, I was selling plastic shot glasses and musical toothbrushes, the license plate covers, and all the little cheap shit that was $9.99 and $19.99, all that crap, right? Sure, I was selling a whole lot of them, but I was making the profit margin wasn't that good, right? I was making a lot of money, but I was working on night and day. So it didn't work out that well, right? And I figured that what was going on, and you know what? I broke myself down, and I ended up taking almost 20,000 products off that website. And that was a really eye-opener for me, that I would make more money because my profit margin per sale was more, and I had to deal with all the freaking headaches, right? Another example, you know.
If I give you the flip side of that, just as luck would have it, I was running my numbers when we started this webinar. And right now I'm looking at today, and it's the exact opposite of what Sam used to do. And this is a very tight-niched, mature business. I only got 3 orders today. I got an order for $1,545, an order for $534.12, and then I had a guy buy 4 of an item that cost $1,316 each. So I sold $6,843.12 worth of stuff. I only had to process three orders. It took like 11 minutes. Literally, all I had to do was bang their credit cards and send 3 emails to my manufacturers. And this today, if I run my numbers, gross margin on these 3 orders was 37.5%.
Wow.
So out of that, you know, $6,800, I'm keeping like 2,500 of it just for me.
Yeah, yeah, that's great profit.
About 11 minutes worth of work. But, you know, and that doesn't come right away, but that's where you guys are headed if you stick with it.
Yep. You just have to build it up, guys, and put the products out there. Once you get them up there, you spend the time putting the products up there and doing some basic stuff, and then the site just, you know, your sites just sell. I'll give you an example for lightweight products, guys. I sell the garden statues I was telling you, and this particular garden statue, I went to a show, you know, a few years back, about 5 years ago, and I wanted to see garden stuff, right? And I started talking to manufacturers, really cool stuff, good prices and stuff. And I was talking to this one. I said, "You guys drop ship?" He said, "Well, sure. If you know you have a dock." I'm like, "What? What do you mean?" He said, "Well, you know, our garden statues are heavy, so wherever we ship them to, they have to have a dock." And I was like, "Oh, well, this is not going to work very well, then, is it?"
No, Aunt Mabel doesn't have a dock next to her garden.
You know, these are concrete, right? So I had to go in. I figured out then I could do fiberglass, right? They make fiberglass garden statues, and they're really light. And I could sell the heck out of them, right? So you want to keep up with the light stuff, guys. You want to try to keep, you don't want to sell furniture and big, heavy-duty stuff, you know. But just keep that in mind, guys. You want to sell more expensive stuff and lightweight products, okay? All right. One of the big things, guys, is don't give up. Take advantage of the resources you have on the Internet. Like I said before, when I got started, when Dave got started, we didn't have the resources you guys have now, right? We did not have these resources. We did not have YouTube to see videos. We did not have people selling info products. Manufacturers back then didn't. You looked at, when I would go to trade shows and stuff and talk to manufacturers, and I asked them if they drop ship, they looked at me like I had 3 eyeballs and 2 heads, right?
Exactly right.
They thought I was nuts.
We had to get up at 6 in the morning and walk barefoot through the snow to get to the Internet. It was. Guys, sometimes I just like to make Sam laugh. So yeah, there you go. Sorry.
Right. But one of the big things, guys, is don't give up, right? And take advantage of the resources you have on the Internet right now, okay? All right, Dave's going to talk about this one.
Yep, this is a great example of a low-key, very tightly defined hobby niche. This right here is an order for $629, and there's nothing else that I can possibly call this but a toy. You know, think a trolling motor for fishermen, something along those lines. The guy didn't have to have it. He didn't really need it. But he wanted it, and he's got a PayPal account, I guess, that his wife doesn't know about, so there you go. This was ordered 5,933 from a website that I put up several years ago, and it pulls orders like this 3 or 4 times a week. One of my orders today, the one for 500 and something, same kind of thing, came off this same site. And literally all I have to do to process an order like this is hit a button and get his PayPal account debited, and get the money into my account, send an email to the manufacturer, and they ship it to my customer. That's it. I'm done. Yeah, and the manufacturer, if you got a good manufacturer, what they also do this is send you tracking information when it ships out. That way you can just shoot that last little email to your customer and say, "Here's your order. It's shipped. Here's the tracking information." Simple as that, guys. You know, we have an order for blank, 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 blank to go to be shipped to. Da 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 da. It's simple as that. I'll give you guys a tip too, though. Really, just it doesn't go with this image here, but when you send an order in, guys, I always do the last name of my customer and then the date. So, for example, if it was Jim Martin, I would just have the PO would be Martin 072214, right? So I can always refer back. I just wanted to throw that in there, right? So, how did you get this product, Dave? I was hunting around for a niche to penetrate, and this particular product is one of those men's hobby niches, and I just called up my friends and started talking to them about what they like to do for fun on the weekend. And the one guy was really excited about this particular hobby and had me coming over to his house, and I looked at all the crap he had in his garage and just started adding up all the money he spent, and it was a lot. And I said, well, where do you talk to other people? And he actually gave me the name of a forum where he went to discuss this kind of stuff with his buddies. And I also, of course, got onto Amazon and eBay and looked at the kind of products that he had and some other stuff that he was talking about that he wanted to get that he didn't have yet. And I ended up just picking up the phone and calling the manufacturer. And this literally took like 3 minutes. I got a hold of the guy who was in charge of the inside sales and the drop shipping, told him who I was, gave him my URL. We both looked at my site together. I explained to him why I thought it would be a good fit, and he said, that's fantastic. You send me orders and we'll ship them out.
Yep, the manufacturer drop ships your product.
I have not exchanged a piece of paper with this guy in terms of a contract or whatever.
Yeah.
I send him the orders, he ships the equipment, I send him the money, and, you know, I keep the profit.
Yeah, but most manufacturers will send you a little form saying, hey,
oh, yeah,
I'm so-and-so.
There's really
it's really
nothing
small.
to it.
Yeah, the contracts are nothing, guys. They send you one little form, and you fill out your name and stuff like that, and your address and your phone number and that kind of stuff, right? It's really easy stuff. And you can start drop shipping just like instantly, right? I'll give you guys an example here. And this website, I'm not going to show the website because I don't want to reveal it. And actually already getting sales on this site, a lot of sales. I bought this domain name 10/29/2013. I didn't do anything with it till about three and a half months ago, something like that. I bought it, I kept it, and I said, you know, I'm going to do something with this domain. And let me show you the results of what has been happening here with this domain. Okay, I'll show you guys an example here really quickly. This was the second month. I'll show you guys real quick if you guys can see this. $2,659.67. Now we'll go to the next month, right? You guys can really like this one here. $2,609. We're still saying about the same, right? All righty then. This is the end. This is the end of last month. I haven't done any tallies of this month yet. It's doing actually, the site's doing really well. Let's show you guys something here. They got the average order. My average orders on this website is $79. There was a $49 sale, but most of mine, almost all of them, are $79 sales plus shipping and so forth. I got 2 sales on the first, 3 sales on the second, 1 third, 2 in the fourth, fifth, it goes on and on and on, right? And sometimes I have 3 or 4 sales, and the site is picking up as it goes along. By the 26th of last month, it's $449.49. My profit margin on that, the profit margin is really big on this. I'm making over 50% of that, so I think about $2,500 profit off of this. And this is just one website that I've got. I've got a bunch of websites. This is a new site too, guys. This site's only like 3.5 months old. Like Dave said a while ago, his was a Big Boy's Toys. This is actually a Big Boy toy too. Something that people don't have to have, but they just want. It's a novelty item. I like to sell novelty items. People want stuff that they really don't need, but they just want it, right? So there's, you know, some stats on that. I'll show you a little bit of Amazon stuff, guys. And I've told you guys a little bit about the college stuff, right? College and NFL, let's give you guys a tip. College and NFL, so tell you one reason why I sell. I only have a handful of these sites. I don't have a whole lot of them, but and this is Amazon too. As college people go to college. So, for example, they went to Missouri or something like that, or went to Alabama. Once they graduate from there, or they went to college there, they're always going to be alumni, right? It's not like you're a Cleveland Browns fan and you move somewhere else and you move to Cincinnati and you're a Bengals fan, right? You don't have no tie to them, right? You can just start rooting for any team. But if you're a college alumni, you're always going to be alumni till you die. That's how they are. And then you have rivalries in your family, right? They might have. So, for example, UNC Chapel Hill. He might have graduated from there, but his son went to NC State, right, or Duke. And then people always buying them gifts and stuff. So it's really, really, really hot niche. And like I was talking about a while ago, cycling, golf, all that kind of stuff is really hot stuff. Scuba diving, guys, people, they are rabid buyers. There's another sale. And I'm selling these. I'll tell you, too, about this. Dave was like an awe. These earrings are costing me like, I think they're like a dime a piece. The necklaces are maybe 15 cents. I think it's even less than that. And you can see what I'm selling a dozen of these for at a time, right? Whoops. The earrings are like, God, they're less than 10 cents, maybe 8 cents, and the earrings maybe 10 cents. It's really cheap. But why I'm doing this because they're so cheap. I don't want to sell them one by one. I want to sell them in sets, right? And that way I make my profit margin. And I only do this on Amazon to get rid of stuff, guys. Sell them, get rid of it quick because I'm getting it cheap, and I don't want to sell ones off, right? Here's another one here. Look at the third, the fifth, the sixth, the 12th. This is one of my accounts. I have 2 Amazon accounts, one for my wife and one for me. And I'm hiding these products here are $99, $99, $99. I just don't want to show the products itself because it's a good little niche I'm working with right now. Number two, guys, finding reliable manufacturers. That's one thing we hear a lot about. People say, I can't find manufacturers. Found a product, can't find a manufacturer. That's pretty well the easiest thing to do is find a manufacturer, isn't it, Dave?
It absolutely is.
You want to investigate and research competition. If you find a product and you find a product that's selling well, and there's a competition out there, you want to investigate them, guys. A lot of the companies out there, a lot of the people selling this products online, don't put the manufacturer's name right in the description. All you have to do is simply Google it. Me and Dave was doing some Google research yesterday, and Dave was like, "Can't believe how easy that is." You know how easy it is, Dave. It's just so easy.
Yeah.
It's stupid easy, isn't it? I mean, just if you do some basic Google searches, it's so easy. Google's your friend.
You know, and they will. Your competition will give you information other ways too, even when they are savvy enough, or they just haven't thought about it and they haven't put the manufacturer's name in the product description, or there's nothing you can decipher from whatever part number they're using. A lot of times people, and I do this too, will have the manufacturer's owner's manuals or warranties or MSDS sheets if it's a liquid or whatever. That will be up on the website too. And I've actually figured out who the manufacturer of something was before, because they've got the gizmo there, and then there's a link that says owner's manual, and you flip over to that. You go look at the front page and look at the back page. You're going to find the manufacturer right there.
Yeah, I've even actually called on a couple of occasions, called my competition, asked them who manufactured the product, and the guys give me their information, email address, and everything, phone number. I'm like, wow.
Where do you guys get those things anyway? Oh, we get them here. Let me tell you. Hang on, I get that for you. So thanks, dude.
Just thanks for handing me over the key to the kingdom, right?
Yep.
But yeah, you want to investigate your competition. That's really easy, guys. 'Cause I bet 75% of your competition have the product name, and there, and all you have to do is take the manufacturer's name and put it in Google, and you're going to find them right off the bat in their contact information right there, email and phone numbers. You can call them, right? So you want to research trade shows and merchandise and market directories. It's easy to find manufacturers, and it works differently in different parts of the world. I'll give you guys an example here. All right. So what I did here in America, we call them merchandise markets, right? Market, or some people say it's trade shows. Okay, they are trade shows, but like in America, it seems to be the searches. As I've been doing this for quite a while, guys, it seems like merchandise markets work better in the U.S. and trade show, using trade shows like in Australia, trade show directory, something like that. You'd use trade shows more over there in Europe than you would here in the merchandise mart. The merchandise mart search term works better in the U.S. Than it does in Europe. And trade show works better when you do some Google searches in Europe. Okay, hope you guys get that. What we're going to do is we're going to go look at the directory here, guys. Look. So it says I went to Dallas Market. That's a trade show. It's one of the trade shows. And back in the day, guys, you'd have to go to a trade show to meet companies. People didn't have their directories on their websites. I mean, that was just didn't happen, right? They didn't give this stuff away. So what you want to do is when you go to these sites, guys, it's time to just look around real quick. It's usually right on your nose, but look right here, buyers, product categories, right? So maybe I'm looking for bridal, apparel, children's bed and bath. All right, children's, Christmas. We're talking about Christmas. We'll go college. Look at here, collegiate. Wow, okay. Collegiate apparel, collegiate gift, collegiate souvenir. So let's just go gift, all right? View lines. Guys, look at there. They're giving you the keys to the kingdom. So look, go here just for training purposes, showing you guys here. Look, simple as that. I got the email address. I got the phone number to call the people. And I'm on. It's on like Donkey Kong, right? I start calling some of these people and getting the list of these people, callers, RTs, whatever I'm looking at, what kind of products I'm looking at, right? You start going through here and start calling these companies. They got a website here, phone numbers, emails, like I said, and a lot of times they'll have the contact. Look, marketing manager, right? So it's easy as that, guys. When you start, this is just one technique that I like to teach people. There's a couple other ones too, but this is one of my favorites. It's so easy to find manufacturers. What was that product you was talking about the other day, Dave? I told you it was so hot.
The pillow thing?
Yeah, the pillow thing. Do you remember what that was? Do you have it by chance?
Yeah, I can dig that out.
Because I just want to show you guys how easy it really was to find this information that just all you got to do is.
It was called the Snoogle.
Snoogle, okay.
Yeah, the Snoogle total body pillow.
I can't remember. Snoogle Pillow.
Yeah, I think it's 1G. Yeah, there you go.
But what we did.
I still think that's weird.
And it was there it is. Okay, right here. Here it's Leach Co.
Yeah.
Right. And I done this with some software. And I'm going to show you guys the software here in a little bit here. The software that me and Dave had been using for a few years, and we finally said, we need to release this public. We'll show you guys here in a bit. We did, and we found out that it was called Leach Co. Right. So what we did, we simply went in here, Leach Co. Snoogle Pillow, right? And guess what, guys? What do you see here? Leach Co. How easy was that? People say, well, I can't find manufacturers. You find the manufacturer name and put it in Google, guys. Look, go down here, I go contact us, and guess what? I got phone numbers. I got email addresses. I got contact information. All I got to do is start calling them, guys. And, I get people say, well, I don't like to call people. You know what? What are they going to do to you over the phone? Grab you by the throat and smack you? Who cares? Call the people. That's how you're going to do your business. You don't have to call them all the time. You just need to make that first contact. I rarely talk to my manufacturers on the phone. I rarely have any connection with them. It's usually emails. My first contact has to be through a phone call, right? You want to know who you're dealing with, and we'll talk a little bit more about that in a bit. But me and Dave did some real quick research with our software, and we said, it's a Leach Co. Snoogle Pillow. Put Leach Co. in here, and guess what? It come up first thing. And you rarely find a manufacturer that doesn't have a website. So it's pretty well that just cutting nits, trade shows and merchandise marks works really good. Pay attention to details, guys, when you're investigating a potential manufacturer, right? Don't use middlemen. Never pay a monthly fee. I'll let Dave talk about that for a minute.
Absolutely. Guys, anytime someone is in between you and the people who are actually making the product that you're selling, those guys are taking a cut. There are times where, let's say, a manufacturer releases all product to a master distributor and you have to work through them, but that's actually rare. You should be able to go straight back to the manufacturer. And as you get into this, you're going to start running into advertisements for websites that I don't know that we want to name names, but you guys know who they are. It's a big website. It's got a ton of stuff on it, and they are going to offer to drop ship or source product for you, and you don't need them.
Right.
There's no reason to give those guys a monthly fee. There's no reason to give them a part of every sale. You just don't need them, period.
Yeah.
All they are is in the way.
I'll call them out. It's called DOBA, and it's called Worldwide Brands. There's two of them. They've been around for a long time, guys, and they actually was around when I first got started, right after I first got started. And what I found out really quickly, because I actually bought into their stuff a long time ago. It used to be it was a yearly thing or a one-time fee. I can't remember what it was. But what I found out is there's the same companies. I was doing college stuff, and they was dealing with the same companies. I go to trade show or go online to find these manufacturers, right? And they're selling that information. So why would you want to go through? What if you had a problem with the order, you had to return or something? You'd have to go through the middleman, and just a whole different kind of process. A lot of headaches, and you don't want to do that because, let's face it, the manufacturers are out there, guys, and they want to work with you. You do not have to go through a middleman. So never, ever go to a middleman and never pay a monthly fee. Never, never, never. One thing you don't want to do. So you want to find a manufacturer. Do not sell to the general public. Let me explain that. I don't like manufacturers. I don't like working with manufacturers that actually are selling their own products on their own websites. Maybe they have them listed on their websites, but they don't sell their own products on their own websites. That's the kind of people I like to work with. So you guys remember that finding merchandise is not the biggest problem you have. Look around the world. There are billions and billions of products available. You just need to know where and how to find them, right, Dave?
Exactly.
A solid manufacturer will make every part of your e-commerce business easier and more profitable. Like I said before, I rarely talk to most of my manufacturers. I deal with about 100 of them because I've got 37 websites, and that one website I got so big it's got so many products on it, different products from different manufacturers. But a good manufacturer that's got good email skills, emailing you back on time and answers the phone or returns your calls and stuff like that, make you guys your life a lot easier. Believe me. It's a lot easier to find manufacturing than you guys think it is, right? And that's the truth. Traffic, guys. Traffic is one of the biggest things people say, I don't know how to find traffic. Me and Dave just recently did a survey on our list, and that was one of the biggest things people have traffic. And it's really not that hard to get free traffic, and then there's paid traffic and free traffic, right? But you must have site traffic, guys. If you don't have site traffic, you don't have anything. You don't have any sales. You have nothing, right? So you have to have interest. When you come to your site, they have to have the interest. Next, they need to see the trust. Then you get the sale. Let Dave talk about the trust real quick.
Absolutely. When you go to a website, or rather, let's look at it from this direction. When someone comes to your website, guys, they're going to decide in the first 2 or 3 seconds whether or not they're going to give you any money. They really are. And Sam and I are going to show you how to set up a site properly so that you instantly get that image of trust. And it doesn't necessarily mean that they have to see the word Amazon or eBay or some giant brand that they know. That's absolutely not the case. Your site has to look like a real store to generate that trust. And if you follow along and do things the way we explain to you how to do them, there will be interest there because people that come to your site are going to be coming to it because they're interested in the niche that you have chosen.
Yeah.
So that's going to be there. Then all you got to do is convince them that you're for real.
Yeah.
And they're just going to start running around picking stuff up, putting it in the shopping cart.
Trust seals, SSL certificates if you're using them, Visa emblems, PayPal logos, 1-800 numbers on 1-800 number on top of your website, that kind of stuff, right?
A big 1-800 number on top of your website.
Yeah. It gives trust to your potential customer, right?
Absolutely.
Build it and it will come mentality is a myth. They won't come if you just throw it out there, right, Dave?
Exactly. There are at least minimum levels of marketing that you have to be able to do. Thankfully, though, they're not hard to do and they don't take long.
Right. You want to build multiple sources of traffic to get a steady stream of customers, guys. You need multiple sources of traffic from different places to get the customers keep coming in. Not just any traffic; it's got to be targeted traffic, and targeted traffic equals more conversions and a higher average sale and repeat business, right?
Absolutely. There's a lot of people get hung up on traffic, and they want to be on every social media platform that there is, and they want to be tweeting and doing Facebook updates, and then putting up their stuff up on Dig, and then they want to do StumbleUpon, and then they want to start a subreddit that's based around their product. And you can do all that, but you probably don't need to.
Right.
The people that you want to attract are already hanging out in specific places on the internet, and those are the places where you want to go and put out your feelers.
Yep. Another one of the big things, guys, is customer service. You want to have good customer service. It's not that hard, right? You want to have a 1-800 number and a customer contact form. I always like to put my 1-800 number at the top of a website. Top of my website's in an image. In the top of it, I always do it in my header, and always has a customer contact form, a contact us where they can contact you, right? 1-800 number, guys, is cheap. I'm paying like $17.95 a month for mine. My 1-800 number, and when I go into the websites, it's so easy too. I mean, it's so funny. I bet a 10-year-old can go in there, set it up. It takes about 5 minutes to set it up. Not even that, because you just walk in there and click a couple buttons, put your phone number in there, 1 for customer service, 2 for returns, whatever. You can put whatever you want, right? Simple, simple. You want to be up front and honest with your customers, guys. You want to contact your customers immediately if there's an item on back order or if there's an issue with the order. And let me explain this to you. We hear a lot of people say, what do you do about back orders? What do you do about back orders? Well, the truth is, if you got a decent manufacturer that keeps products in stock, you don't have that big of a problem with back orders. But if you do, and this is what I do, and I got one niche that it's hard to keep this one product in stock that sells so hot. And I should start manufacturing myself, but I always call it's a cycling product, guys. And what I always do, and most of the time the product is in stock, but every once in a while there's one that's not in stock because it's a size issue. I'll contact the customer and tell them, it's going to be 3 to 4 weeks. You don't want us to cancel the order. You want us to hold it on back order. And almost everybody, about 80% of the people, always want to hold it on back order. They want that product, right? So just be upfront and honest with your customers and contact them immediately, right? If they don't answer the phone, leave a message, and most likely they'll call you back. If they don't call you back that day, call them again tomorrow. I usually do it 2 to 3 times before I go ahead and cancel the order. And then that's usually when they'll call you and say, oh, no, I want to hold on back order.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's when they'll usually do it. But most of the time they'll answer the phone. I usually get a pretty good success rate of people call you back or something too, right? But always be upfront with your customers.
The underlying point is not that your business has to be perfect and everything you do has to be perfect. What people do expect, whether it's primarily consumer customer base like Sam runs, or I do mostly business sales, sales, people want the same thing. They want to be treated with respect, and they want communication. So normally, if something's gone wrong and you just let the customer know, it's so rare that they're not okay with it. Mostly, they just want to know what's going on.
Yep. So it's a perfect opportunity to shine, guys. You win repeat business and have customers who will come back, right?
Yep.
Yep.
And talk to other people.
Tell their friends.
There you go.
It's free advertising, guys. And these kind of people that leave positive reviews. Amazon, eBay, that kind of stuff, right? So always be upfront and honest with your customers. Automation, guys, this is one of the big things too. Automation outsourcing is only 24 hours a day. We all know that. We heard it so many times. I wish I had another 10 hours a day that I could just stretch my day out, right? But you need to automate and outsource to scale your business. You want to be in business for yourself, but not by yourself. So you can't do everything. It will limit your growth, guys, for sure. Time equals money. So ask yourself, what's the most profitable thing that I can do right now? If graphics and stuff is not your thing, then you can hire somebody to do your graphics for your website, right? And building a website is not really expensive, guys. Me and Dave in our training show a lot, exactly how to do it step by step with free stuff. But the most important stuff that you guys think you can make money in your business, like contacting manufacturers, doing little niche research and stuff like that, the things that you're good at, that you can make the money for your business, then outsource the rest of it. Outsource what you can, guys. See, even if you don't think you have enough money to automate, you still can automate. Let me give you an example. You guys heard of Fiverr.com? I'm sure of it, right? Fiverr's big. You get a lot of stuff done for Fiverr for $5. But then there's some things, you pay extra gigs to make, get bigger. Like I get videos done. Most of my videos are usually $10 because I'll add some more wording and stuff. So the first gig would be $5, and they'll say, oh, it's $5 more or $10 more, whatever it is, to give you that length of video that you really want. But you can get stuff done cheap on Fiverr and Odesk, and there's a lot of different places, to get things done and get it done cheap, right? So you want to work on your business, not in your business, whenever possible, guys. It's a fact. Give one of Dave's favorite websites, diamondcandles.com. They have a unique idea and executed it, guys. It started with just one guy, and it still is a family business. We'll show you guys the site here in a minute. They use BigCommerce as a platform, and anybody can learn just a few hours. They're crushing it. So let's go check out the rankings here, guys. He made his own product category, so let's check this out. Let Dave talk about it for a minute.
Yeah, take a look here and look at the search terms that are driving traffic to this guy. And remember that he built this off an idea that one of his kids had. And you can see that most of the search terms that drive the bulk of his traffic are all search terms based on the name of his business. Nobody else is going to take that traffic away from this guy.
Nope, he owns diamondcandles.com.
He owns diamondcandles.com, and his company is called Diamond Candles. And all those searches for Diamond Candles, he generated himself.
Go ahead and look at the site real quick. Good looking site. I see one problem I don't like here is he does not have his 1-800 number up here.
He should have a phone number up there.
At least right here. I always like to put my stuff on the right hand, guys. Side, guys. I usually log in is right here. Usually shopping cart. See, he's got his cart here, and a 1-800 number. He'd really be smart if he had his 1-800 number right here. But it's a good looking little site, right?
It is, and I can tell you because I have 2 big commerce stores myself. I can tell you guys that there's nothing special about that template. I could actually, using the free templates that you get with BigCommerce, I could put together a store that looks almost exactly like that in about a half an hour.
Right.
Now I've been playing with the system for a while, so I know how to do it. But I can look at that and see which pieces he used out of their system and how he put it together. So it's not rocket scientists.
No, it's really easy, guys. Uh-oh. Okay. Go back to the presentation mode.
And as you can see, guys, you don't even have to know how to run a computer to be a successful e-commerce
there you
entrepreneur.
Go. DiscountJuicers.com is another one. It's another example we'll show you guys. It's common products, easy to find manufacturers. Discount Juicers, right? We'll show you in a second. Look at the site, guys. Any of this can do this with WordPress, Shopify, or BigCommerce, and I'll show you here in a second. Guys, still making money in ranking since 1998, and we can show you guys how to do a site like this. Let Dave talk about this for a second.
All right, you can see where this guy is getting his money. A lot of it is coming from, not from the first one, which is Juicers. that is an amazing position, really, because I know he's not trying for that keyword to have it a high volume keyword like that.
14's not bad.
No, it's not bad at all. The problem with juicers is that could be anything. That could be the little plastic dish you mash half a grapefruit on.
Yep.
Now look at discount juicers. I bet most of his money comes from that keyword right there.
Yep.
And he's been ranking for it forever.
Go pull discount juicers up real quick.
Yeah, it's a much better looking site than.
Wonderful site. Wonderful.
Yes, it's
beautiful. I just love it.
Guys, look at this. This is an eyeball nightmare from the late 90s.
98. Look
and
at
it still makes money.
This guy hasn't changed the site since 98. Or you might look here. He can't even change the copyright and stuff on it, right?
Yeah.
But this guy's still ranking. Live, yeah.
And he's still getting orders.
Yeah, he's got trust seals down here. A few trust seals. But the site is butt ugly. I would definitely be changing it. But maybe he doesn't want to change it. Maybe there's a reason why he doesn't want to change it. He doesn't want to lose his ranking value.
Well, the guy might have a ton of other sites, or it might be just like you think. He can't believe his luck, and he doesn't want to touch it.
You want to touch it, right?
That's right. Either way, it's working. And guys, you can put together something that's going to work better than that and look a hell of a lot better than that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I put a test site together a couple of weeks ago and put two simple products up there, and within 3 days I got a sale for each one of the products, which went crazy. 2 little products just because I was too lazy to put anything else up there at the time. I just wanted to put the site together, right?
Guys, this is the only picture in this whole presentation where Sam and I are together in the same place. When we work out, you guys, Sam does squats and I do barbell curls.
Oh, right. I do squats.
We don't have to change the weight, see?
Yeah. Because
I can curl what he squats with.
You're funny. All right, guys, we're going to show you advantages that no one else has. You guys are going to like this. It's called AZ Prospector software. Super easy software that reveals hot-selling products within Amazon within seconds of searching. Shave off, guys. Actually shave off freaking hours or weeks, right? Ignore slow-moving, low-ranking product to deliver only the best to you, right? This is how me and Dave do research. We're going to show you guys here in a minute. Shows you products with staying power, long, steady sales history that is what you want, right? Delivers you products that has tons of reviews that are guaranteed to be bestsellers on Amazon. It's like having a crystal ball, actually. Really amazing piece of software. So let me go here and pull AZ Prospector up for you guys and show you just on a quick show you through here what you can do here, right? What kind of products you can go look for. We're going to go look for, Dave. What do you think? I'm trying to think what we want to look for.
Snoogle?
Snoogle, right? Yeah, let's go to Home and Kitchen, right? Yeah, Home and Kitchen's not the best. Let's go to Baby. Let's go show you guys how Snoogle was found. And this is what the software does. It's really quickly. It does it searching. I'll show you guys what this software does. You guys are amazed what it does. And sure, you can go to Amazon. You can do a search for the top 100, right? The thing is, you can't do what this software does within a couple seconds. So, for example, if I want to go in here and look for a product that's $50 plus, automatically in the baby section, right? $50 plus. And what the thing I'm looking for, one of the two most important things here in the software is days in the top 100 and reviews, and what this software does really quickly. And maybe I'm looking for products that's been in the top 100 for 500 plus days. How long is that, guy? That's over a year, right?
Yeah, considerably.
Go 250 for shits and giggles. It looks like our Snoogle's not in there anymore. Yeah, the Snoogle's not in there anymore. So it just changed. And I want maybe 1,000 plus reviews, right? So that knocked that down, that narrowed it down really quickly, guys. And what we got here is instant multi-use decor and a Craco. And I would definitely stay from Craco. You're not going to be able to sell these baby seats very easily because it's a big name brand, right?
I like that other one.
Yeah. And this looks like a little baby gate stuff, right? And so you can click the software. You see what I did with the software, right? And you just click on the thing here and it pull the page up for you. But what this stuff does, it pulls the best results for you guys really quickly. It saves you tons and tons of time of research, right? Let's go to another category real quick. What category you want to go into, Dave?
Let's look in, let's do health and personal care. Home and Kitchen's also good.
Yeah, Home and Kitchen, and $50 plus at least. It's still doing searching. I'm getting a little fast above myself here, right? Something maybe $500 plus, right? 500 plus days in the top 100. We want to look for products that are different, guys, and there's tons. And when you start to look at this software and start doing narrow it down, you can find some amazing freaking niches like on the quick here. And all you do is simply go in and find the manufacturer. Of course, I'm not going to deal with Hoover. I'm not going to deal with Bissell and stuff like that. But what you can do is narrow down in these categories, guys, and you can find some crazy niches. There are products that are just so easy.
You favor? Hit industrial and scientific.
Okay.
I'm curious.
Okay, industrial. So let's do a search here.
There it is, right there.
There it is. And we're still look. I haven't made. I went to $50 plus and $250. 250 plus review days in the top 100.
Days in the top 100.
Yeah, so let's go here and bring it down. All right.
Here we go.
So we can look at prices that are $50 or more. Days in the top 100, we can look at 250, 100, and start looking for products that you can actually, right here, Edsel, still ultra bottomless storage, what? Okay, it's a storage
boltless.
Boltless.
You just snap it together. You don't have those stupid screws.
Got plenty of reviews. I like to look at reviews that has 500 plus reviews. You know you're really,
here's
really
the other
selling.
thing. If you look at that shelf that Sam's showing you guys right now, available offers are 3. There's only 3 people trying to sell
that right there. Right? Top 100's been there for...
just right, and I just give you a look at the one just to the right of that. Available offers on that stethoscope. 123 people are trying to sell that.
Yep.
So that's the power of this software.
That's what you want.
With those drop-down choices and the other data it shows you.
Yeah, and you can do the same type of research on Amazon, but it would take days or weeks to try to figure it out, right? But it just is like a crystal ball, guys. And we have another piece of software. It's called eProspector. It does the same thing, but it does it on eBay. It's really cool. So it separates the best from the also rans on eBay. Discovers entirely new product niches you've never heard of before. It eliminates painful. Both pieces of software eliminates hours of research, guys. Also delivers sensational deals so you can test and see if they're profitable in your market, right? So now that you guys know how easy it is, how fast, how drop-dead simple it can be, and the others just like you can do it, doesn't mean you guys can do it. Doesn't mean you can do it. But sure it does, right? But maybe are you guys ready to find a hot-selling product to sell? You guys ready to find reliable manufacturers and suppliers? You guys ready to crush it on Amazon? You guys, maybe you can set up your own stores quickly and easily. Maybe you can start getting a sale after sale, but without our step-to-step coaching and amazing software, right? Without it, I don't know. We will not let you guys fail. I hate to see people fail. You can guys watch us do it first. I'm going to show you what we mean. We'll show you guys an offer here that you can't pass up. And me and Dave like to see people succeed. We like to see people to get tools that helps them with their business, makes things a lot quicker, and we like people watch over our shoulders, right? We have a step-to-step follow process, guys, and you watch over our shoulders and use a proven system that works. And this is one of our students. He started, I think this was maybe a week and a half after he got started, right? And there's more testimonies in our Facebook group. This guy had an experimental domain he already owned, and he put a website up, and he said, I already made 4 sales. I don't know exactly how anybody found the site, and this is very small, but they did. And he started asking about payment stuff. But the thing is, this guy just followed our steps, and he put it up there and started getting sales. It was that simple, right? There's another good review another great review. We get a lot of people in our groups say, hey, man, we're doing great now. We're selling a lot of products. We're building our stores up, and it's just amazing what you guys are doing, right? So who's ready to start a profitable e-commerce business, guys, in 2014? It's not too late. It's really, really not too late, because right now it's about the best time. August is a really good time to get started for Christmas, guys, and the holidays. You want to get ramped up so you can really bank a lot of money. So what I really want to do, guys, is I want to give you $3,000. Who wants $3,000? Who wants to save $3,000? You guys all heard ASM, Amazing Selling Machine. I seen some questions in here. I seen one from Cliff a while ago about he asked about Amazing Selling Machine. It was way overpriced, guys. I actually bought it last year. Last time it was released, it sold for $3,000. The last time they launched it was $3,500, right? ASM only covers Amazon and white labeling products. It really doesn't go into detail on eBay, buying closeouts and surplus, and I'll explain that stuff to you in a minute. Surplus and closeouts, it doesn't show you how to build your own websites like me and Dave like to do. So this limits your selling market, losing you guys tons of money. You don't want to sell this on Amazon. You want to sell on your own websites. You want to put stuff on eBay. You want to put on all three verticals, right, or more. There's other platforms out there. Our product has way more training guys than those guys. Way, 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 way more. They don't even compare to it. And our 2 proprietary softwares no one else has access to. Only we don't sell the software anywhere, guys. It's only in our members area. So they're giving you an advantage over the competition. Nobody has this type of software, believe me. So who wants to look over our shoulders, guys? Who actually wants to look over our shoulders and see how we do this step by step? See if I got any. Yay! I want to. I want to see you guys over your shoulders. I want to touch your shoulders, Sam, and watch you. Sick bastard. Yeah.
Nobody wants to.
Cliff says I do. Cliff says Mike says me. I'm just kidding with you guys. So we're introducing GoPro Formula, guys. I don't know if you guys heard about this before. It's never launched. It's never been out there. I only do this with private webinars with people like Mike and a very, 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 very select few. I've only done, like a dozen of these webinars, and I don't want to just have this product out there everywhere. I don't want everybody to have the software. I don't want everybody to have this information. I want people to succeed, but we're doing training and stuff as well, live training too, so we want to keep the group small so we can help people succeed, right? GoPro Formula is a complete e-commerce training to get you selling products online at lightning speed, guys, if you follow our formats. You can take action with an easy-to-follow method in our exclusive software. You can build a 6-figure e-commerce business that will generate steady income for years and years. And let me show you guys what you get in our training, right? Okay. Oops. Okay, here's what it is. I'm going to take a snapshot here. I took a snapshot, guys. I don't want to log in right now. It's just a big headache to log in. But anyways, this is what it looks like, guys. We have a dashboard here. You log in and it says join our private Facebook group. You can click here and you join our private Facebook group. It's not open to anybody, just our people, right? Next one is click here to start watching our training videos, right? So you can watch the training videos. And the videos are here, guys. And I'm going to tell you there's a lot of information here. These are just not one video. Each module is not just one video, okay? Let me explain to you. Our introduction to e-commerce explains, if you don't have a business started, then we go very much into detail how to start your business, what you need to do, how to buy your main corporate site, and this kind of stuff. If you already have a business started, then you can skip this section. That's what I explained to the people in the members are a first thing that you can skip over certain modules. If you already have your business started, you can skip that whole module. If you don't want to sell on Amazon and eBay, you can skip that and build your own store and not even do these modules, guys, because then you don't need to do surplus if you don't want to. You don't want to import a light label right now. You want to get started pretty quickly. So the most important ones would be research for hot niches, right? There's like 10 videos in this module. And then when you find your niche and you get market ideas and you find a hot niche, then you go in here and find your wholesalers, and manufacturers. This is another at least 12 to 14 videos in here going into detail what you need to do and what you need to look for. Complete modules, guys. This module here, building your own store step by step by step using WordPress, free plugins, free themes. Everything's free that we show you how to use in here, and how to do the store from the header to the footer to we test everything. We test everything in this thing. We don't leave anything uncovered. Dave, when we put this together, Dave said there's no way that you can ever add anything else to this product, and you can't never make another e-commerce product because you can never outbeat what you've already got here.
What are you going to do?
I mean, everything is covered in this. To be honest with you, there's over 130 videos in this here alone, guys, but I don't want to scare you there. You don't need to go through all the stuff. If you're not doing Facebook marketing, you need to stay away from it. If you don't want to buy bulk surplus and liquidations, which is really, really, really good. I just bought almost 10,000 ornaments, guys, for $200 about 3 weeks ago. Amazing, because I'm good at that, right? And I teach people how to buy bulk surplus and liquidations. And the main part about the e-commerce and what we like to teach is drop shipping, guys. So that's really what it is about, not having inventory or not handling any products. Let the manufacturer do it all. But if you get to where you can have a place to store stuff, then buy in bulk surplus and liquidations and close out is a great way to go do stuff, right? We cover importing and white labeling, and there's a conclusion. But and that's a training. Software is 2 pieces of software. There's videos showing you how to use the software too. Some cool little stuff, guys. A Facebook community. Then we've got over a dozen interviews with top experts and stuff in here. There's not a dozen yet. There's about maybe half a dozen interviews that we're doing with top experts. And then the bonus section, guys, there's probably 30 bonuses in there with some great stuff. And a lot of it goes with some of this stuff in here. The bonuses will fit in with your website, like snippets and stuff to put on your returns page and this kind of stuff. It's really great stuff in here. But I just wanted to show you a real sneak peek of what it looked like in the members area. It's complete. So with GoPro, guys, it is, the choice is yours. We cover all the e-commerce channels, nothing left out. I spent 8 months putting this together. 8 months putting all this stuff together, guys. So everybody, you would never miss out on anything. Me and Dave actually put, months and months putting it together. We cover eBay, we cover Amazon, we even cover Facebook and doing Facebook with your own, selling stuff on Facebook as well. So that's another avenue. Your store, we cover importing, white label, and bulk purchases. So you guys want to take the path that's most comfortable with you, and that's the best suits your abilities. And that's we explain that when you go into the members area exactly what path to take. We don't want to leave you guys say, hey, here's the members area, dig in. When you first get in there in the introduction, I explain to you what you need to do, how you need to think this, and the best steps to suit your needs and your abilities, right? So we're there for you guys every step of the way. And we actually starting our training next week. We're actually doing 4 weeks intensive too, guys. 4 Wednesdays we're doing the group thing with people too, because we don't want people to fail. We want you guys, people to actually go out there and make money with our system, right? It's crazy to invest in something and not do anything with it, right? And I like people to be successful, just like me and Dave's been doing this for years. E-commerce is really easier than you think, guys. Here's some people saying, well, it's, I can't find manufacturers, I can't find products. I'm worried about getting ripped off. I've been doing this since 2003, and I've never had a manufacturer rip me off. This has happened. So what today's special offer is, guys, it's a one-time investment, one time, never being charged anything else. It's not $3,500. It's not $3,000 bucks. $497, guys, and that's a small investment for your future, right? For your your business. $3,000 bucks was way more than I thought I would ever take. I would ever pay for one, but I did pay for their system to see what it was, right? So we're really just taking the guessing all away from it, When you guys sign up, you're protected by a 30-day, no questions, money-back guarantee. If you're not satisfied, neither are we. So, like I said, we're not satisfied unless you guys are satisfied. So you just contact us and let us know. We return every penny of your investment. So we have a 30-day guarantee, guys. It's simple as that. We don't try to keep people's money or anything like that. Y'all just say we just don't like what we're doing. We can't do this or whatever, right? But $497 is cheap for an investment in your future, right? Because we're taking all the guessing away for you guys. We're showing you everything that we do, right? You're 100% protected. You don't have nothing to lose and everything to gain when you sign up now, guys. So we'll give you guys the link. But hold on a minute. Got a fast action bonus here, guys. This is cool. Outsourcing formula has never, ever been launched. I've never launched it. I put it together last year. It's killer. It's got all kinds of, it's got maybe 40 to 50 videos in, I'm not sure. It's outsourcing from A to Z, guys. You cannot, I cover everything in this product, but it's never been launched. It's never been sold to the public. You get GoPro formula, which I should be charging, $2,000 for, right? But I'm going to give you guys outsourcing formula. It's $197. Gig Prospector is another piece of software that actually goes through Fiverr and shows you guys the best gigs within seconds. Believe me, seconds. Gig Prospector is an amazing piece of software. Let me go ahead and pull it up here for you real quick, guys. Just show you for shits and giggles what Gig Prospector do for you. So let's go look eCover, right? Now let's go put eCover in here for shits and giggles, right? I'm not going to choose a category or anything, but look how fast that. Let's go here. I want somebody that's going to deliver it to me in less than 5 days, okay? I want a positive ratio of, let's go here, 100%, right? Let's go 100%. Positive ratings. They've been thanked 500 times, right? 250, whatever. And you can choose country too, guys, if you just want to choose a specific country. You don't work with people in the United States or whatever. What the software does is I get delivered in less than 3 days, 291 thumbs up, right, positive feedback, and it helps me narrow down really quick. There's no way you could do this with Fiverr, guys. It'd take you days to try to figure this out. It literally would just drive you nuts trying to figure this out. And the cool thing about it, you see these little stars too? So maybe I like Jeff here. I like one of these guys. I can just star him right here, and what it'll do is it'll save it in the favorites here. Right here, see? No, I can also take notes. Put notes in here. You rocks, right? So I could take these guys and just, if I don't like this guy, let's see, go on here, unstar him, make results, and he's gone. He would be gone now, right? So, easy smeezy, guys. Really easy to do. Software works great. Say if I want to use somebody in the United States, I don't want to fool with anybody in India or Tunisia or whatever, right? I can just go here to United States, and I can start narrowing down their ratings on them, right? Say if we want to do 90, let's do 100%, all right? And at positive ratings, I want to be thanked at least 250 times, which is not anybody doing that in the U.S. See, there's, so maybe 90%, been thanked 100 plus times, and no, not United States. So you have to knock the United States out on that one. You'd have to choose all of them and try to find the somebody in the United Kingdom or something like that. You can do UK though, couldn't we? The thing is about people outsource. You can't get people to do cheap work in the United States as much as you can in other countries these days, right? Well, this is how Gig Prospector works, and with all our software, it always works quick like that. Gig Prospector, $41, 47 bucks is worth that. MarketSpark Pro is $197. You can't buy MarketSpark Pro anywhere, guys. It's SEO software. Can't buy it anywhere. The only way you can get it is get outsourcing formula. This is the bonus. Outsourcing Organizer helps you organize your people, guys. Organize your people and your budgets. So right now, total value $2,500. You can get it today right here, guys. And here is the link for $497. Like I said before, it's a one-time investment. Everything available. It's only for a limited time. We're going to take on 10 people too, guys. So if you go to the page, there's only 10. That's all, and that's all we're going to take on. So, protected. You guys have the opportunity to gain when you sign up now. That's it. So that's it, guys. This is 497. We got Q&A. We'll do Q&A with you guys.
Hey,
questions.
Sam.
Yes, sir.
Sam and Dave.
Yes. He's back.
I'm back. Hey, I love this, man. Hey, I'm actually thinking, dang, you know, I should do this. But anyway, and I want to congratulate something. My iPhone says that somebody from Enjoy Sports Marketing has already become your first student. But I want to tell everybody else, I've got a bonus in JVZoo. Would you indulge me for 30 seconds here, my friend? And go to a browser and put in Instant Video Blogger. And this is a new course that I haven't even really released yet. It's about how to build a WordPress site, how to blog on YouTube with video, and how to make videos with your iPad. Of course, that's that's my passion. And this course I'm selling for on JVZoo. Blogger's got 2 G's there, my friend.
Okay, sorry.
All right. And anyway, this course is, I'm going to be promoting this with webinars. In fact, I did a webinar last night. And I just want to let you see that it's a real product. And everybody who gets Sam and Dave's course is going to have instant access, absolutely free as my bonus, to this new course.
Wow.
Step by step, how to build it. In fact, there you can see, you remember that dock, Sam?
That's the dock. It's at the top of your dock.
At the top of the dock. I shoot all my videos with my iPad. In fact, a lot of my folks are video folks, and you know, we need to know how we can sell with video. I know you use other people to do some of your videos, but we like to be do-it-ourself videos, video producers with our iPad. So anyway,
sure.
So at any rate, there is a brand new product with testimonials and traffic generating with YouTube, and I don't want any money. I want you guys to get a business, and I'm going to let Sam do Q&A here, but guys, great presentation. Sam, I love you, man. This is awesome. So people, go right here. I put the link in the question box. So goproformula.com/get/Mike. That'll let me know, and that way you'll get the bonus for me, and you're going to get all these great bonuses. Proceed, gentlemen. Thank you so much for letting me interrupt the broadcast.
Oh, okay. No problem.
No worries.
Yeah, well, first I want to thank you guys for hanging out with us for like 78 minutes or something like that, 80 minutes. That's a long time to listen to me, right? Way longer than my wife usually listens to me. So I just want to thank you guys for that, you know, and congratulations for taking action to the kind of people we really like, right? So we do care how well you guys do. So you guys are obviously interested in, you know, you hung around this long, you know, and listened to me and Dave and stuff for over an hour now. So you guys are obviously interested in how to build a profitable e-commerce business quickly and easily. So, or you wouldn't have sat here tonight and listened to us, right? So, we're also going to take you guys by the hand for 4 weeks, 4-week group training included to help you guys get started. I mean, all the training's in there. Just some people need that extra research and extra push and extra, you know, just advice and stuff to get them started. I don't know why, but some people just need that, right? as people just get stuck sometimes. So let's go to the Q&A we have here, right? You got the questions open there, Dave?
Let me see.
Don't tell me we're going to lose internet again.
No. If you lose your internet, I'll handle the questions.
Yeah.
Now we can both look at these at the
No
same time,
OTO, Jim. There's no OTO, Jim. We don't have OTO in this. There's no OTO. You don't need an OTO. I have nothing else to sell you. It's all in the course. Simple as that. I mean, I would never do that in this course at all because everything's in there, you know. So.
Yeah. Cliff wants to know how he finds a supplier for that electric power washer. Cliff, I've decided that I want to sell that, so you can't have that supplier name.
Hey,
actually, Cliff, if you start selling it, you set up a website, I'll be your first customer.
One thing I didn't get to show you guys in here is one way to buy domain names to get free traffic, so you get your free traffic. And I always like to buy keyword-rich domain names. And there's one super crazy, dumb, super easy way to buy them if the domain's not taken. You don't have to buy the exact domain, but you can buy it like, what's a good example, Dave? We've talked about this before. Okay.
Sure. How about electric pressure washer?
Electric pressure washer. So I'm sure electric pressure washer is taken, right?
I don't think so.
Oh yeah, you did look at that one, didn't you?
I think that one is wide open, but we can still show them different techniques if we wanted to.
You know, we can do that real quick just for cheap names, cheap registration. I go to Domain Cheapers, guys. There's all different kinds of them, right? Let's go to member login. Let's go ahead and log in real quick. I would like to log in. And we search for domain. So let's register. What kind of domain name you think would be one that's taken, Dave, that we can just do a search here?
Oh, try cheap treadmills. I know cheap treadmills is probably taken.
.com, right?
Yeah.
I gotta plug my microphone up. Looks like it's flashing over here. It's getting very low.
Somebody's jumped on that.
Is not available. Yep. Guess what? Can't buy that one, can you guys? Let me put my headset up. It's blinking here. It means the battery's going dead in it here. So plug it in. All right. All right. I've got a wireless headset I use, guys. So cheaptreadmills.com is taken, right? Okay. How about this, guys? This is one thing I always like, and I don't like to do two S's here. I'd probably use a different way of doing this. Let's go ahead and do this, and it's probably available. Surely goodness. So it's available, right? So you either use store, online.
Or depot.
Yep,
or
depot.
Online, yeah.
So cheap treadmills online, and this will get you traffic very easily, guys. I've done this so many times. And this is giving you a quick example. We're doing this on the fly. We haven't done this. It's not scripted. This is just something we come up on top of our head really quick. Cheap treadmills online, and you get traffic to that, guys, because cheap treadmills, right? Believe me, I've done this so much. Depot, right? All right. And center is another one you can use too, guys, like cheap treadmill center, right? But I like to use depot, online, or store. Works very, very well, guys. So just keep that in mind. I just wanted to show you that because I hadn't showed you guys during the presentation. I wanted to show you that. That's just a ninja way. And this is how you buy all your domain names, guys. You'll get free traffic this way. You do some very simple, couple little things, basic SEO on it, and you get free traffic within days on your websites. So that's why me and Dave like to have our websites. You have our own websites because it's so easy to get traffic doing this technique. And we go more into details about this in our training, a lot more in details about how to do this and other things you can do, right? So just want to throw that real quick. All righty. So can you help me? I suck at copywriting. You know what? I do too, Cliff. But you don't have to write an award-winning description. And it's not really copywriting much. I mean, you get descriptions from manufacturers, but you always want to change and alter it because you don't want to use the same description that everybody in the world's using. But I have, you know, like my sales pages, I have to get a copywriter because I'd take days or weeks to try to write a sales page. But in descriptions for products, you don't have to worry about writing sales. And we do cover that in the course too as well, about writing good descriptions and descriptions that sell, right?
Exactly. And remember that when you're using the AZ Prospect, you're using the techniques that we teach you to find products. You're going to be finding products that have already got tons of reviews. So there's a whole lot of extra information that your competition isn't going to be putting on their websites in those reviews. You'll also notice that a lot of the products that you'll find with our software have been in the top 100 for quite some time, and they also have, in addition to reviews, a lot of answered questions. And guys, that I'm telling you, that content in there is gold, or that content in there is gold.
Right.
You can pull out so much extra information on this product, whichever one you picked, and it's going to be information that actual product users are going to need and want to know. And it's pretty easy to just pull that stuff out of that source and stick it right up there on your own website.
Yep. Cliff says, I sell toys on Amazon and pet supplies, but my website gets very little traffic. Well, you should be getting more traffic on your website than you do on Amazon.
Absolutely.
So if you do it right, and like this one technique I just showed you about buying domain names. You know, I don't know if you're doing Cliff's Pet Supplies or what you're doing, but you know, Cliff's Toys and Pet Supplies or something like that .com, it's not going to work. I'm just taking this out of the top of my head, but I'm just kind of guessing that you might have it off web domain that just not getting any searches from Google and stuff. It's not getting ranked.
Yeah, and sometimes domains will just take off, and sometimes they don't. The important thing is not to fall in love with any one particular website.
Yep.
Fall in love with your business. Traffic is traffic.
Yep.
Whether you've got 10 websites set up that all sell the same thing, but they got different product descriptions and URLs, you could do that. You could do it all on one website. You could do it via multiple channels like eBay and Amazon and Facebook and your own website. It doesn't matter how you do it. The idea is to pull targeted traffic.
Yeah.
If you do that, you will make money, and you will start getting those orders.
She was asking about the training. He will not be able to make it, but yeah, we record everything, Hugh, for you, and we'll be sued for you as a newbie living in the UK. Well, sure. So we train. We want everybody to be able to do this from any country, right? I see what you put in there as your domains, Cliff, and that is part of your problem, right? So. Yeah, the domain names that you're using is probably part of your problem, and we can go into more detail on that during our sessions and so forth. And yeah, Mark asked whether training for the many weeks will be recorded. Yes, it will be recorded for sure. Do you bundle related products? Ma asked. Yes, we do. On our, when we go into especially the checkout processes. When people look at my products on my website, I have other products that other people have bought and other related products as well underneath, down below the product. Right. Let me give you another example. I've got one product that I sell. It's a musical item. It's a novelty item. It's a musical item. Right. And what I did is I put the sound file down in the description. If you hit a little play button, it'll play the sound. I sell a lot more that way because people can actually hear what the product sounds like. Right. Do you cover drop shipping? That's our biggest thing, Lisa, is drop shipping. That's the biggest thing, is to drop ship. That's what you want to do. You want to drop ship, and yes, we cover that in very much into detail. That's really what the course is about, is drop shipping.
It's the core of how we make our money, really.
Yeah, drop shipping, to handle it, selling other people's products where we don't have to handle them. Thank you, Cliff. Thank you, Hugh. Mark is asking, would you ever consider separating the 5 products and selling piecemeal, not bundled together? Not really. I just got to keep it together. I got so many products right now, software products. I actually did a launch today. I launched some more software for Kindle authors and stuff. So I've got so much software. I like to bundle the stuff together, give people more value, right? What about ongoing support? Well, you probably don't need any support after you go through the course with us, through the whole course, and then go through the training with us. You probably won't need any help. You probably want to help us. No, we want you guys to succeed. We want you guys to be very successful and start making a lot of money. The thing is, do you want to make an extra car payment a month? Do you want to be able to afford your car payment? Do you want to be able to pay your mortgage? Do you want to quit working for for somebody else? That's how much drive you need. You need to drive to do that. So you need to decide if you want to just pay extra bills, have extra vacation money, which is easy smeezy, oh my goodness. And just playing around a half an hour in the evenings and stuff like that and building this thing up. Let's face it, most of you guys are probably working regular jobs. You have a family, you got kids, right? A lot of you do. You come home in the evenings, you got to eat, you got to spend time with the kids. How about sacrificing 1 hour a night of sleep? Instead of sleeping your 8 hours a night or 9 hours or wherever you sleep, sacrifice 1 hour a night and build this business up. That's what I did. As I had a real business that I was running at the time, so I had to keep my business running, so I sacrificed the time I had kids at home, they're growing up and stuff. And I you have to spend time with your family and stuff. So I did that when everybody went to sleep, and I built my business. I started doing work after I went to sleep and sacrifice an hour or two a night of sleep. And you get used to that really quickly, right? Yeah, Lisa's asking us.
Yeah, well, can I address that just
Sure.
a little bit? Guys, you know, I hate to generalize, but my guess would be that everybody still listening probably has an hour and a half every night that they spend in front of the TV. You know, just wasting that time. And if you just peel away for an hour and a half and do that much less video game or TV or whatever inside of a month, you'd be amazed how much work you can get done. And once the money starts flowing, believe me, then it won't be like, oh, I've got to go work on the business. It'll be like, I got to get back to working on that business, because this really is the best video game ever invented. Guys, it's you against Amazon and Google. And all you have to do to win is to bring home enough money to pay for that vacation or buy the new car or replace your daytime job, whatever. You don't have to win everything. You just have to win enough. And believe me, there's plenty out there.
Yeah.
You'll see it's addictive after a while.
Oh, yeah, it's addictive. It sure is. So Cliff's asked me, do you white label like ASM products? I don't white label, Cliff, but I do import. Started importing a couple of years ago, and I have a whole module covering importing from China. Very interesting stuff. I still do quite a bit of importing from China. I got a couple of projects going on right now. You can get stuff so cheap. I was dealing with this manufacturer, guys, and I was selling this product for $79. It's giving $52 for it, so my profit margin wasn't that much. And started having some problems with him, almost going bankrupt a few times, and they actually went bankrupt one time and disappeared for about a year. And then start up a different business name, and I so happened to found him and stuff. It's been kind of up and down battle for the poor guy, but he keeps raising the prices on the product for me. So now I'm having to sell the product for $100. He's charging me $72. So what I did when he started doing that about a year and a half ago, I went to Alibaba, and I teach us in my course exactly what to do and how to do this, guys. And I found a few manufacturers, and I always like to work with 2 or 3 at first, really quickly, and get some sample stuff come in. And I explain this in the course, guys, and brand your own products. That's the way to go. You can I'm giving $23 for a product right now with my latest one. I'm selling for $79. I'm selling about 10 of them a day. Each one that I sell is over 50-some dollars profit margin on each one that I sell, right? And I've got a warehouse that ships them out for me, charging me like $5 to ship each one of them out. I don't have to fool with them, right? So that's what you want to do. And even white labels good, fine too, but finding white label products is not as easy as them guys explain, right? In fact, Cliff might have went on to cruise with Mike last year. I'm not sure. Mike on the Jim boat cruise where you guys were chasing. Okay. Shopping carts, websites, YouTube videos, Facebook ads, da-da-da-da-da. Okay.
See, Clarissa here wants to point out that we can rearrange the letters in Sam England to spell Sandman Gel. Clarissa, that is correct, but did you know that you could also spell Dangles Man? So good information. Good information for everybody out there.
See, he says he's selling $30,000 a month profit, but my website is not doing good. Well, that's good.
Does it say where's she getting her $30K from? Amazon or eBay?
Amazon. It's Cliff.
Cliff. Man, if he's pulling 30 a month in sales off of Amazon, you're leaving lots of money on the table with your regular website, dude. If you're pulling that much off of Amazon.
Yeah.
He should be doing, what, 3 times that off his website?
Yeah. Lisa's asking because she says ASM seems like drop shipping is less profitable. Well, if you find the right product, it's not. You want to find products not everybody's selling, Lisa.
Yeah.
And you want to mark it up enough. You know what I mean? Don't worry about all the competition. You know what? There's going to be competition out there, and there's going to be a lot of people trying to undercut you. Don't worry about that. I used to sit there and just police every website, all my competitors, and I spent more time trying to police them than worry about trying to get more sales and trying to make my customers happy, right, and get repeat customers and all that kind of stuff. But
yeah, you know, there's always going to be somebody that's going to undercut you no matter what you do, so don't even worry about those people. You know, the guy that actually taught me how to sell back in the 80s and the 90s, Bob Josenhans, he said that, you know, when people try to sell on prices because they don't have anything else to offer,
Right.
You know, I buy stuff off of Amazon, and I use Amazon Prime because I get free second-day shipping, and I'm near a distribution center, so I normally get free next day because it just pops up the very next morning here at my house.
Right.
And I always pay a little bit extra price-wise, but I don't mind it, you know. And
Right.
people aren't always going to buy from the cheapest website. A lot of it has to do with the trust and the way you make the website look.
Yeah, Cliff, get a hold of me when you already purchased. Get a hold of me. Let's do this tomorrow. And I got another course if you're really interested in doing something with your website, some little cool ninja thing. It's a script and stuff that I designed a while back you might be able to use. Let's see, you can help with the shopping cart integration and the website to get traffic. So I need help with shopping cart integration and website. That's easy stuff, Cliff.
Yeah.
Okay, she was asking, would be any other costs involved in setting up and running this as an e-commerce business, such as e.g. setting up and running a website, paying for products, and generating sales costs? But mostly all you use can be your hosting and stuff like that, right? Buying your domain names, your hosting, which is cheap. Domain names are cheap. And your time. Mostly you're going to be putting more time into anything. Otherwise, you don't spend much enough. And, you know, hosting in your own domain, buying domain names. If you're doing an SSL certificate, then you'll pay yearly, $50 a year for SSLs. If you don't want to do SSL, just do PayPal. That's the way you do that. Do you cover thesis? And you spell thesis wrong, Cliff, I think. Thesis. We don't cover thesis in general as a theme. I think you're talking about the theme, though. I believe it's.
Yeah, he's talking about the thesis theme. Actually, if you're going to use thesis, you're already spending money to get that. The best way to use a new version of thesis is to get the child theme called Clipcart, which is available from Themedy.
Yeah.
I guess of the two of us, of me and Sam primarily does OS Commerce, and
yeah,
I do
OS Commerce.
WordPress, Shopify, and BigCommerce websites. I even have a Yahoo store. So.
Yeah, I got a few. I'm really big into OS Commerce myself. I do have some WordPress sites. They're easy to set up, easy to meet. That's why we really cover that in the depth in the course as using WordPress because it's so easy. Anybody can do it. OS Commerce is a little bit more difficult, but if you got a little technical background, that's the way I like to go. You know, like I said, Dave likes to use different platforms as well.
Well, I like to use platforms that are easy, and I'd advise you all not to listen to Sam because he's evil. OS Commerce is hard for me to understand.
Yeah.
But, you know, I guess it's like anything else, though. I guess the point to take away from that debate is that anything is easy once you're used to doing it. OS Commerce is easy for Sam because he's got his routines and his script set up, and it's really easy for him to clone websites.
Yeah.
I find it easier to use WordPress or one of the hosted systems for a big site. It's all on what you know. The important thing is that you guys can pick and choose in this course. You don't have to, right out of the box, pick how you're going to sell, whether you're going to use your website, whether you're going to use Amazon or eBay. You can pick and choose as you move through the course and start selling on the platforms that make the most sense to you and that match your own individual set of skills the best.
Yeah. Mark is asking, are there any continued costs at all? There's no continue? We will not charge you anything, Mark. It's $4.97. We don't charge monthly. If we upgrade the software, you don't get charged for anything. It's just a one-time payment of $4.97. That's actually cheap for investing in your future in your business, right? You can't go buy. You can think about it. Go buy you a Subway franchise. What's that going to cost you? $250,000?
At least, yeah.
There's no guarantee, right? I'm just giving you examples. Just starting a business, guys, and this, $4.97 just a drop in the bucket. Lisa's asking, can the software be purchased separately? Nope. It's only in GoPro. We don't sell it any other way. It's just we don't want it to be everywhere, right? Great job. Keep up the great work, guys. Thanks so much, Mark. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Jim. Oh, okay. Also, on the outsourcing formula, guys, I'll have to send that to you manually. So each one of you guys buy, I will be sending you an email. And it'll be later this afternoon. It'll probably be tomorrow, guys, on the outsourcing formula because I'm thinking about going to the hospital here in a little bit. Be honest with you, because I've got a kidney stone. It just hit me up about 4:30, and I've been in pretty bad pain. So
you are my hero. I would be knee deep in Percocet at this point.
Well, I don't have any Percocet, but I probably will be going to the hospital here a little bit and see what's going on because I've been having problems I've had kidney stones in the past, and they put me in the hospital a couple times, and I can feel this one coming on. And my back is starting to hurt me pretty bad, and I've dealt with it. My wife come home a while ago and said, we need to go to the hospital now. I said, no, we got to do this webinar. I told Mike's a good friend. I love Mike to death. Mike and Susan, his wife, are great people. And we scheduled this webinar a few weeks back. I actually spent the weekend with him and his wife and a few other people on the 4th of July. We had a great time down in Georgia. Headway theme, what about Headway theme or Shopify? You answered that question, didn't you?
No, well, we were talking about thesis. Headway is another theme framework. The kind of stuff that Sam and I are going to be teaching in the course, it's going to be theme and platform independent for the most part. You know, it's if you're talking about the difference between Shopify and BigCommerce and different WordPress themes and everything.
Yeah.
We're really, you know, we're getting ready to play baseball. Let's not get hung up on which bat we're going to use.
True.
The important thing is to understand the rules of the game, and that's what GoPro is all about.
Yep.
We will teach you how to do all that other stuff, but the important thing is to understand how you go about
the thing,
doing marketing and sales online.
Even though we cover WordPress in the training, we can't possibly cover everything that everybody wants. We can't cover Shopify. We can't cover OS Commerce all in one training course because there'd be 1,000 videos in there. So we do it the easiest way for people to use WordPress and do it free with not have to buy anything, free themes, free plugins, shopping cart plugins, and all that kind of stuff because it's really easier for the newbie. Now, if you want it really advanced, then I would, you know more about setting websites up and stuff like that, I highly suggest you use OS Commerce. Or Dave don't like OS Commerce. I love it. I praise it. Or you use Shopify or one of the other big ones, right? The thing is, you need to get your websites up. So Jim said he just bought it. Thank you, Jim.
Jim's my new favorite person ever.
Well, Michael, we only have 10 of these available. I'm not sure how many sold. I haven't checked the email stuff, but we're only doing 10 of these. You might talk if you got the money next month. Then get a hold of Mike and we can work something out for you. Okay? Don't want you to be left out for sure.
Hey, well, Sam and guys, like I said, the way webinars are, we had a good crowd show up.
Yep.
I'm not sure how many have bought in, but I hope they'll take advantage. One thing I wanted to address is that in my bonus, I have a service called Video User Manual, which is a WordPress training that's very comprehensive, and I pay for it for all my customers. And so basically, I've got a lot of WordPress basics covered that everybody's getting that's getting through the link.
Cool.
So,
cool. That is great. Yeah, we really. I think there's 30-some videos in that one module alone setting your website up that we have. We pretty well go into how to adjust your your SEOs, all-in-one SEO pack and all these different little things, right? But that's great,
right.
Mike. Yeah, that's great, man. To have the additional resources for everybody out there. People that's hung up, that wants to use WordPress. That's great.
Well, in fact, I've got a lady right now building an e-commerce website who's a coaching client of mine, and she's making all her product videos with her iPad, and then she's able to plug them into her order pages, and she's going to, she's going to be, because this is the physical product e-commerce world. This is not the information marketing world. I mean, we guys, we're all hybrids in that. I used to sell microphones and audio equipment for years, and my fulfillment department, decided that she didn't want to do it anymore. And so, but I'm getting intrigued with this drop shipping opportunity. So who knows? I may get back into the microphone business again, because I'll tell you what, I sold a lot of microphones with the traffic I generated over the years. People would come to me and buy microphones and pay twice of what they paid at eBay because they wanted my support. So that's a great point. Price is never the issue. Value is. I heard you say something, Dave, but I had a sales trainer I used to work with. He says, people didn't buy from you because of price. They didn't believe the value was there.
That's exactly right. That's a great line.
And he says, in fact, his quote on his website, no one in the history of time has ever not bought your product because of price. They just didn't think it had the value. So your job as a salesperson is to prove the value. Then price is never an issue. And so, I'm a firm believer in that. If you can't show value to what you're offering, then why would people pay for it? So, this has been so good, guys. Sam, you're so smart. And I didn't know you had a friend here, Dave. Dave, I'm glad to meet you tonight. You have to bring him down to the Wild Lake sometime here. We can chew the fat about all our fun stuff. So, guys, if you don't have any other questions, what do you want to call it a night, or do you want to see
Yeah, we'll
the
go ahead.
questions?
Yeah, let's go
I think
ahead.
we're good to go.
Yeah, we've been on here for 2 hours. I want to thank everybody for coming out again. You guys are stuck with it this long. I'm telling you what. Like I said, my wife, she's in there. She don't want to hear me talk this long at the time. She wants me to be quiet and watch TV with her. Right? I'm just kidding. She's a great woman. I got a great wife. Couldn't ask for any
Yes, you
better
do,
than that.
Sam. You better be good, buddy.
Yeah, I'm good. But you guys stuck around this long. Obviously, you're interested. So, guys, like I said, $497 is just absolutely insane value and a cheap price for what you get and what you'll get out of it. If you take what we have in the course and take and apply it, we guarantee you guys are going to go off just running with this business for sure. And not to mention, we have the training and stuff, and Mike has been so gracious to give these bonuses as well, too. And video is one of the big things, too, guys, I'm preaching here, is video. You can get free traffic with videos and get them made for dirt cheap or do them yourself with Mike's system, either way. Mike does them really fast with his iPad, and it's just amazing. Mike showed me some stuff, and when I was down there in Georgia with him, I just like, wow. I've been using the iPad for a couple of years and did not realize you could do all this stuff with iPad and do videos and stuff, crazy stuff. But, all right, guys, I'm going to sit back here and see how bad I'm hurting when I stand up. So I've been sitting here for a while. I feel a little bit better, but I still think I need to go to the hospital and get this checked out because the last time I had one of these, they had to wheelchair me in. I was in really bad shape. And I don't want to get in there again. Hate kidney stones.
Take care of yourself, Sam. Don't ignore that.
All righty. All right, guys.
Thanks for success is showing up, and so you're a trooper to show up with kidney stones.
But hey, you guys, want you guys to sign up and stuff? We start our training next Wednesday. Me and Dave start everybody next Wednesday, and we'll go for 4 weeks every Wednesday. And if you can't make it, then we'll record it. We'll record them for you stuff. And we have our support desk. We want you guys to succeed, and we're there for you. So we'll talk to you guys soon. We really appreciate you coming out. Mike, thanks for having us, man. Really, really great stuff. I really appreciate it. And once again, Dave, great partner. Like working with you guys. And thank everybody for coming out and spending the time with us. So everybody have a great day, great evening, and we'll talk to you guys soon.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.